There we go.
Well, here,
How
I
you
went
doing?
ahead and hit record. You are my last Q&A of the festival, as far as I know.
Oh wow.
So I might seem extra happy.
Even though I stalled on this for a couple of days, I apologize, man. I
No worries whatsoever. I
I
want I want
got
to let you know. I think Renchik is just a really impressive film.
thank you, man. I appreciate
Really,
that.
really great work. In fact, I don't know if you've gotten to watch your block yet, but the guy whose film closes your block, TJ Power, who directed The Bust of Beer, he's like, wow, Renchik is really impressive cinema. He really liked the choices you made.
Oh wow, that's super cool. Yeah, I've been putting these like 12, 13-hour days here on this job up north, but I'm really looking forward to exploring all the blocks, and especially the one I'm in too. So I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, luckily you got about 2 weeks, so no worries. You don't have to rush.
Yeah, that's
But
cool.
so let's talk about Renchik. Tell me, it's man, I tell you, when I started watching it the first time, I was like, I mean, it obviously feels like somebody with just a huge amount of knowledge about this. It just feels so realistic and vibrant. I mean, it's like that. I mean, I know it's not documentary, but it's like that close to feeling like documentary. Like if you told me that this young woman is real, I would believe you.
Well, she is real. It's loosely based on my wife's experience as a competing rhythmic gymnast. She grew up in LA. She was a teenage gymnast, and um, you know, the drama that occurs with her and her uncle in the movie is actually real. And it's pretty trippy making the movie with her about her because the gym we filmed in, she trained at. All the kids like that we cast to be in the gymnast scene like knew her or knew of her, so it kind of took on this other like perspective of, like you said, it's not documentary, but we are like really uh, kind of reflecting on what actually happened by using what was used in the past, you know.
Is that why you chose to shoot the style that you did?
I wanted to shoot, cause I think like in sports, like it's such a voyeuristic perspective that I wanted to shoot it really wide and kind of have like these like subtleties occur in frame, like that are nuanced, kind of like you would as like a spectator at a sport. So I kind of wanted to make. I mean, I don't really watch too many sports, but so I was kind of like fascinated by that, as like there's so much happening internally with these characters or with her that you don't really see from far away unless you're paying like a lot of attention to it, you know. So that was a decision me and the DP made to like shoot it wide and like make these like portraits.
And you said this was really a piece of your wife's life. Did she just tell you about this and it struck you as a story you wanted to tell?
Yeah. We were like dating and like getting to know each other. You know, as one does, you learn about someone's like childhood and how they're brought up. And I quickly was like, oh, you have a unique upbringing. And I started like piecing together like something that, I mean, it took years to like kind of like do like a passion project, but to like this one moment, just like one day of like training into the next day of training from her life, you know? So it was something that I definitely wanted to make when I heard the story, but it took me a little while to like figure out exactly how I wanted to do it.
And were you giving her drafts to read over and give you feedback?
Yeah, totally. Yeah. I mean, I was like trying to write as like a 15-year-old teenage girl with dialogue, you know? I was like, you got to help me here. It was definitely like, it was definitely a challenge, but it was really fun. It was like really rewarding to see it finally done.
Yeah, and it came out great. It was and obviously she helped you with the not just the uncle but also the coach, I assume. Like the coach is feels very real.
Oh, yeah, man. So that whole like that one scene when she like confronts the little girl, all those girls are actual gymnasts from that gym, and I didn't tell them anything, so I wanted to be on purpose, and I wanted her to be like be in character, like right when she walked in. So right when she walked in, and she like, came in hot, and was like method acting, and all the girls were like freaked out, and they thought she was an actual coach. And she was basically like, triggering them, which it sounds horrible, but it's like that world is like so like kind of like claustrophobic and like the coaches can be really brutal and like really brash.
Yeah. So
So
any older female who walks into that gym, instantly they all stand at attention, like it's almost military, huh? It's
well, it is very militarized sport. That's why I think I like like after researching the sport, like watching tapes and stuff, I like really fell in love with the sport because it's very beautiful and fluid, but also has this like rigid military feel to it because it is like a export of Soviet Russia. Um, so it is very like rigid, but it's also like this like beautiful fluid movement of dance. So I thought the dichotomy of those two kind of feelings just created this like unique sport. And a lot of people don't know about it. Like everyone knows about gymnastics, but rhythmic gymnastics is like a specific like sector of that world, like a niche kind of sector. Um, that's actually like really, really like impressive if you watch videos of it on YouTube and stuff.
it's amazing. Actually, I was it's not why I think your film is so great, but I was a gymnastics mom for like a year and a half when
Oh, really?
I had to drive my stepdaughter, go pick her up from school and take her to a gymnastics class like twice a week and sit there with all
Right.
the moms. So I felt like a gymnastics mom.
I thought you were gonna say you were a gymnast. I was like, that's
No,
cool.
I wish that would be cool. Oh my God.
It's not too late, man.
I could get in really good shape if I did that.
Something after Film Invasion.
Yeah, I'll have a little free time soon. Well, here
Yeah.
yeah, I remember I'm supposed to have questions from the jury. So here's actually a question. So this would be like a Q&A at the theater.
Okay.
She wanted you to know she loved the interesting effect you did during the dance sequence of the rhythmic gymnastic sequence, where you used sort of a filter on each side of the lens that sort of framed her body.
Hmm.
She wanted to know what was the thought behind that choice and what did you use to execute it?
So we we actually used CVS bifocals and just broke out the lenses and then taped them on both sides. So only the middle was clean. And so whenever you're passing through movement like this, the movement or whoever the subject is in the middle will be passing through both sides of the bifocals
Really?
and
So
kind of creating this.
you just physically obscured the lens.
Yeah, exactly. Just like taped it to the side. That was I can't take credit for it. That was my DP Roman. That was his idea because I was like, I want to create this kind of like disjointed alien feeling where you see the body, but it's like obscured by kind of what's happening like mentally with her. And that was kind of like the motivation behind using the bifocals in that way.
Was it to kind of show that when she's performing or practicing her performance, like everything else is melted away and she's just in that space, or?
Well, it was something I was thinking about after in post. I was like, this could be interpreted different ways, right? It could be
A
like
lot of ways.
yeah, it could be like the subject like externally, or it's like what's happening internally with her. And I actually don't really have an answer for that, but I kind of like that. I think it's kind of nice to see. Well, I'm interested what like you think about it, or who the person asked the question.
I mean, yeah, she didn't give me her version, but my version would be, I mean, I kind of feel like I feel like gymnastics is her escape.
True. Yeah.
So yeah, for me, it's sort of like, I don't know. And it just really does make us feel like she's in a special space when she's out on
Yeah.
that mat.
Yeah. Some alien world. Yeah, I like that. That's cool.
Yeah, alien world. Well, and how long was this? Years in the making, writing and everything, or once you had it done, was pre-production pretty quick and you were able to shoot, or?
Yeah, pre-production was pretty well. So that person that's in that scene is actually a real rhythmic gymnast. She's like an Olympic competing gymnast. So that's actually not the actress. If
Mhm.
anyone, a lot of people are like, "How did you learn
Yeah,
to
that was
do
the
it?"
other question. Was that effect to hide the fact that it wasn't her?
That was also part of it. It was a twofer. That's the second part. But yeah, if that was the case, the pre-production would have been like weeks or months, maybe teaching everyone how to do gymnastics. But no, I think it was just like the longest part was just getting the script right and like getting like the dialogue kind of like toned in because, like I said, like from my perspective, I just wanted to feel not like an older male writing for it, you know. I know that's like impossible to an extent, but I wanted to feel as genuine as possible. So there's a lot of back and forth with the writing process, but once we start shooting, it was only a 2-day shoot.
3 days. Wow.
2 days. 2 days.
2 days.
Yeah.
Wow. And you were obviously hustling a bit because there's cars and there's the gym.
Yeah, there's several locations, but yeah.
A lot of locations.
I mean, I don't, yeah. Me and my DP, my friend Roman, we're kind of scrappy. We kind of just like, we don't have like a big crew or anything like that. We just kind of like wear multiple hats and stuff like that, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, it was only 2-day shoot.
Impressive. Real impressive.
Thank you.
Well, I don't have another question for you, but is there anything else you want to tell us about Renchik? Did you finish it early enough to have shown it at some other festivals before the pandemic hit us?
I submitted to at like the same time as this to the Palm Springs International, and it's an official selection for best short film at Palm Springs, which is cool. And I think that went live like today or yesterday.
Yeah, but they're online too, right? I was just hoping that someday someday you need to be in the theaters with a full audience, like giving you feedback, because this is a really nice piece of work. This is really good film.
I appreciate that.
You deserve to have it in the theater someday.
That'd be cool, man. I know that's such a bummer. That's like the biggest thing that sucks about this pandemic is just not being able to go to the movies. You know, there's driving, but that's cool. Yeah, but it's cool that you guys are adapting it and moving online. You know, I think it's important.
Yeah, I mean, we weren't gonna. I guess some festivals are just giving awards and not even doing a screening. I'm like, no, we've got to give people a chance to at least see each other's films, you know. So
yeah, that's cool. And I like that you guys are doing this like recorded Q&A and stuff, because I think some other ones are doing like the virtual screen aren't doing that, but it's kind of cool to like preface the work, and if there are questions, you can answer them and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I think it's cool that you did that.
Well, I appreciate it. You know, we're just doing our best. Honestly, that's all there is to our festival is we show films, then we talk about them. So
totally,
we weren't going to give that up just because we can't leave home.
Yeah.
Or because we can't gather, you know, obviously 60, 70 people in a room for 3 to 6 hours is not a good idea. So
yeah, that could go wrong.
We weren't going to be able to do it in person.
Yeah, for sure. Well, hopefully next year.
Yeah. And congratulations again on the work. And I appreciate you squeezing in this Q&A.
Oh, of course, man. I'm
you're
sorry.
Up north. Where are you?
Got rescheduled. I'm in San Jose.
Oh.
On this like little production gig.
Because it's lighter there than it is here, and we're the same time zone. That's kind of weird.
Oh, really? That is kind of weird. That's very strange. I know it said the sunset was gonna be 8:30, but I don't know what's going on, man. We got our own moon over here.
Hey, I'm glad you got your iPhone to work. It's a relief.
I know, me too, man. I was like kind of struggling for a second. I was like, oh no, I'm letting them down again.
No worries. All right, well, I appreciate you coming on, and and hopefully I'll see you at one of those online. Hopefully you can grab your phone and hop into one of the online mixers we're going to do after everyone's seen each other's stuff, and you can.
Yeah, when are those happening? When are those mixer things happening?
If you check your email, it's every Sundays at 6.
Sundays at 6? Okay,
yeah.
Cool. Awesome, man.
Yeah, I think the next 2 Sundays we're going to get together that way so that people. This Sunday, I think we're announcing the winners of the awards. And then
really?
all the films play next week, then, then everyone still gets another chance to watch each other's stuff. Because obviously, like, after everyone's seen each other's stuff, it'd be really cool to video chat after that.
Totally, yeah, that'd be rad. That'd be cool, man. How many people are on your panel or jury?
There's actually 2 juries. One has 18, and the other is like 5.5, 6.
Oh, wow.
I have to say 5.5.
That's a big panel.
Because there's always some people that don't watch them all.
That's true. That's true. How many films are there this year?
A lot. We actually have, I believe, 46 films total.
And how many usually get submitted? Like hundreds?
Yeah, I think
Or
this year
100?
it was 600, in the 600 zone.
Oh my, that's crazy.
So it's the top. Yeah, it's the top. Less than less than top 10%. It's like the top 8%.
That's cool,
And we
man.
go for quality only. We don't. We just care if the films are great. We don't, we don't care if it's shown at a bunch of festivals before or.
Totally. We're never shown. Yeah. No, I respect that.
I personally love the artsy ones like yours that have the guts to look a little different and be a little original.
Cool, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, someone said I did like I run like a experimental kind of art space pocket cinema with two friends in Highland Park that we actually had to like temporarily close because of the pandemic. But I did like a private friends screening of it there. It's like a 50-seat kind of room. But someone said they're like, it reminded me of like flipping through a magazine, which I'd never heard before, but I really liked that. So I was like, oh yeah, that's kind of like what we wanted to do, was create these like portraits, these like wide portraits of different movement, you know? So I don't know. I don't remember who said it, but I really like that. Yeah.
All right,
Sorry,
well, I'm gonna run. We got
cool,
this
man.
in. I'm glad. It was a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you too, man. I'm glad this worked out.
All right. Congrats on some great work.
Thanks, Jeff.
All right.
Take care, man.
All right.
See
Bye.
ya.